My name's Jake, and when I was a teenager, I bought a used accordion at a thrift shop. It changed my life forever. Today, making music with the Chardon Polka Band is my job. There's Mike, Mitch, two Bobs, and a Brian. You never know what's gonna happen next. You never know who you might run into, because this is the world according to polka.
Now you just might find yourself wondering, where are we today on our polka show? Well, we're deep in the heart of Texas for a juggernaut of a festival called the Wurstfest.
Specifically, this event is just outside San Antonio in New Braunfels, a town known for its German heritage.
So saddle up, folks. We've got so much to unpack that we're going to be spending 2 episodes down here in Texas at the Wurstfest, unleashing a fistful of polka.
Why we drink it here, and when we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all our beer. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
They say if you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band, and that's why we've got Tal Spackman from San Antonio, Texas, on the fiddle for several of our tunes today.
The Wurstfest is super special to our family because we've been coming here since I was 5 or 6 years old.
We've been coming with our parents, and it's grown a lot in the years that we've been here. We now bring our children to the Wurstfest, so it's 3 generations. We love kind of living the German traditions, and my daughter's wearing my sister's original drindle. We love coming and seeing the culture and the people and singing and dancing.
Wow. You know, they say everything's bigger in Texas, and that's why it's the perfect place for this festival, because it's a truly big event.
The Wurstfest is 10 days long and welcomes over 200,000 patrons each year. It has 5 truly unique stages, which host over 250 dynamic musical performances.
And speaking of musical performances, here in the Lone Star State, I want to introduce you to one of my favorite bands, Das ist lustig, from Houston, Texas.
Das ist lustig means that's amusing, that's funny, that's fun, goofy, pretty much any happy translation you can come up with. People often ask us if we're married on the stage. Yes, we are, and what that's like working together and being married. Well, it's a lot of fun. We actually met because of the music back in 2007, and we've had a lot of fun ever since.
I think she's ran out of steam.
The energy of Das ist lustig, produced by polka neutrons and protons bouncing off one another, is a sight to behold, and the Chardon Polka Band hopes to do our part in keeping that energy flowing here at the festival.
All right, folks, this is Katie Jo. Katie Jo has been running our merch here in Texas for what?
4 years now, I believe.
Katie Jo, why do you do it? Why do you come out here and sell merch for us every year?
There's nothing I love more than seeing smiles brought to the pals of the hill country out here. And these boys know better than anyone else how to bring some smiles and get people to kick up their boots and just have a great time to some good old polka music.
Hast du etwas Zeit für mich? Denn singe ich ein Lied für dich von 99 Luftballons auf ihrem Weg zum Horizont. Denkst du vielleicht gerade an mich, denn singe ich ein Lied für dich von 99 Luftballons und das sowas, wann sowas kommt.
Red balloons clouds floating in the summer sky. Panic bells hit you and the this. Somebody from somewhere else. War machine, it springs to life. Opens up its eager eye and it focuses on the summer sky. 99 revolutions go by. Nights of the year, super attack jet fighters. Everyone's a superhero. Everybody's a Captain Kirk. Harder to identify, clarify and classify. Scrambled in the summer sky. 99 revolutions go by. 99 love balloons. 99 love balloons.
All right, now who do I have here?
My name's RJ.
Where are you from, RJ?
I live in Leander, Texas.
Okay, you're dressed like, is everybody there dressed like this?
Every day we wear this clothes. It's part of the government costume committee.
I love it. You're on that committee?
No, I just follow the rules. I'm a rule follower.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell he's a rule follower. What do you like about the Wurstfest?
Oh man, drinking the booze and eating the meats.
The Como River runs right through the middle of this festival and the town of New Braunfels. Because it is a spring-fed river, the water remains a balmy 70 degrees all year long. When I'm not down here by the water relaxing and passing out high fives to fans, you might just find me at another New Braunfels landmark. Naglin's Bakery is the oldest bakery in Texas and has been serving the Lone Star State since 1868. And they're one of the most popular and most recognizable vendors down here at the Wurstfest. And we are going to go behind the scenes at this Texas staple to see how some of these fantastic treats are made.
It is 6 a.m., which means it is literally time to make the donuts. So we're heading to the bakery. It's too early for a polka musician to be out. All right, we're here behind the scenes at Naglin's, and this is my new best friend, Parker.
Yes, sir.
Right? And you are gonna show us how to make what?
Peach strudel.
Peach strudel. We're gonna do it, and where do we start?
We're gonna start right from the beginning.
All right, what's going on here?
All right, so this is our sheeter, and we're gonna take this puff paste dough.
Sheeter.
And we are gonna run it through here until it's paper thin.
Check out how flat we have to get the dough so we can make it into strudel.
Now, once Parker gets all the dough through there, it becomes this big, long sheet he's gonna lay out on this table.
So right now I'm gonna cut it in half.
Okay.
And that'll give us the 2 sets of strudels, 5 for each side. And then also I'm gonna cut out the lines, which we'll use after we get done making the strudels to decorate the top with the lacing for the top of the strudel. That's what these will be, yes.
Parker cuts these big sheets of dough down to size, and now we get to add the filling.
Oh, look at you. He just slops that on there.
Mm-hmm. No tricks, no science, just put it on there.
Can I try it?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Is that good?
Yeah,
Or is
keep
that-
on going. That's
there's
perfect.
Not enough.
That's the thing is you just keep going until, and then once you'll just spread it out and play with it, you know.
Is that how is that?
Oh, that's good.
Is
That's
that
gonna
good?
be a good one. That's loaded right there.
It's a loaded.
This one's going home with y'all today. We'll grab us some water just to help it all stick together. And we're just gonna coat the bottoms of them.
I think I can do this one. Let me try.
You got this
Let me do this. This is my Monet. Acceptable?
It was perfect, actually.
That.
All right, so we're gonna grab the tops like right here. And all you're gonna do is fold it like that. That's literally it.
Like that?
That's perfect.
Okay.
All right, so now we're gonna grab the bottom
Okay.
and fold it up like this. Just cover
How do you get the
everything up.
middle to go like
You
that?
can just grab right here. The dough's not gonna tear on you. It's super,
Okay.
yeah, so you don't have to worry about tearing. That's the first thing everyone's always worried about, is it tearing on them. You don't have to worry too much about that.
I'll be the first one it tears on it.
Traditional strudel can be filled with just about anything, from apple to sweet cheese to nuts, and I'm hoping the folks at the fest will enjoy this batch. We've got just a few more steps, and these ones are kind of tricky.
Okay.
Oh, you just like flipped it on there.
Yeah, so here, put the pan right here and we'll try and flip this one on there. It's super simple. You don't worry about tearing the holes in it and stuff. You got this.
All right, so.
You can lay the pan down.
All right.
You got this. Don't
All
worry,
right.
don't worry.
Okay.
So you're gonna grab.
Thank you. You're a good guy.
Grab like this with your thumbs on here and you're just gonna fold it onto the pan.
Thumbs on here, fold it on the
Yep.
pan. Quick.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Perfect, and then just drag it on and you're good to go. So you'll just kind of pick it up like this and just throw it on there.
You're changing the whole science.
You got it. See? That's perfect, literally.
That is the most nervous I've ever been in my life. I did not want to ruin these fine people's strudel.
You want to get them real wet. You just soak them. And so that way all that stuff sticks on there. When we put this lattice work on top, it doesn't fall off when it gets baked or anything.
Am I being too gentle with it?
Oh, you're whatever. Yeah, you're good. You're going to set this one down on here like that.
Okay.
Like diagonal. And just
like
kinda,
that?
Yeah, you can tap it on there like that.
Give it a little
perfect.
tap.
And then you just come back down,
Come back down.
tap it up, and then go back up. And you're going to do the just same thing but opposite. So you'll cross over each other like that.
Tap it. The tapping's very important, all you viewers at home.
I've about got this one, but look how fast Parker's going. He's getting like 27 of these done in the time it takes me to knock out one.
All right, so let's do 2 cuts in between each one, like this. And don't do them straight up and down, you do them a little at an
All right, a
angle.
little at an angle. You seeing that, folks?
So it makes it look nice and pretty.
I think if you didn't want to do this no more, you could be a barber.
I know, right? It's okay.
How's that?
Those are perfect. Yep.
Put one on the end.
Perfect,
so
yeah.
no crisscross down there.
Sweet. And these will be going straight to the oven soon.
All right.
We'll toss them on our rack.
All right, this has been an absolutely tasty time. Thank you so much, Parker, for showing us how you do all this stuff. This is awesome, man.
It's been a
Thank
pleasure.
you. Yeah.
I appreciate y'all coming down and hanging out. I know y'all are busy.
Hey, I know y'all are busy. Y'all gotta make how many strudel?
Too many, but it's good. We'll make them.
Thousands of these things are coming out of Neglin's, as well as cinnamon rolls, donuts, gingerbread cookies, all for the festival, folks. So we're gonna see it back there. Now listen up, cowpokes. It don't matter if you're working the ranch or you're working the polka circuit, you gotta get yourself some good food. And those tasty strudel, they sure beat beans and cactus water. Now, how about a delicious polka?
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is. This is Jameson Brettman from the Happy Players Band. Tell me about the Happy Players.
We're a band. We've been together for 10 years. We play new style polka and all sorts of other crazy stuff.
It is crazy stuff. You're a crazy guy.
No, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and it takes one to know one.
Yes, exactly.
All right, what's so special about playing at the Wurstfest, Jameson?
I think that the best thing is just the crowds. You'll never get better crowds than right here. They're fantastic, high energy, a lot to get involved. Everyone's dancing, having a good time, drinking a lot of beer. All the opas and omas are here, and you can just tell everyone's really dedicated to this festival, this salute to sausage.
All right, and Jameson, what are you going to be playing us today?
We're going to be playing what we like to call the Happy Players Clump and Dance.
Clump and Dance?
Clump and Dance.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to clump and dance.
Immer wieder, wenn ich traurig bin, da wird gar nicht der Kellnerin und die geile Kellnerin
Landküchen hin. Immer wieder werd ich traurig, bin aber durch der Kellnerin und die geile Kellnerin stellt das Bierchen hin. Ja, wenn der Pegel stimmt und wir so wohl wie die Rakete sind, dann wird der Abend toll. Thank God for Alkohol. Ja, wenn der Pegel stimmt und wir so wohl wie die Rakete sind, ich sitz noch blau im Zelt, die glücklichste in der Welt.
That was the Happy Players Band, a rowdy bunch of outlaws from Nebraska. We're wrangling up a good time at the festival, and we hope you guys are enjoying it too.
So I've been coming to Wurstfest basically my whole life. I remember coming as a kid, and then when my husband and I got married, it became something that we look forward to doing every year. It's just the fun and the camaraderie and the laughs and the good times and the great food.
And
of
the
course.
beer.
Can't forget the beer.
Can't forget the beer.
I hope you guys have enjoyed the program today. Now don't forget, we've got so much to unpack here at the Wurstfest that we're going to be spending 2 episodes here in Texas.
Jake, I don't know how long you're going to be here, but if this is going to take a while, I'm going to have to put you to work.
Well, folks, it turns out that if you film at a working ranch, they might make you do some work. But whether you're a cowboy or a polka musician, no dream was ever accomplished without hard work. We'll see you next time on The World According to Polka.
If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me? For I must be traveling on now, for there's so many places I've gotta see.
thing, you know, busting out and making a hole itself. We're making holes for it.
Peach explosion.